Wow, that was a little embarrassing. My name is Todd Heywood, and I'm a reporter for the Michigan Messenger. Obviously, we will not be covering this event because, well, I'll be here helping coordinating it. So, I've been asked to do two things tonight. First of all is to explain a little bit about Westboro Baptist Church. However, I've heard most of the information already presented, so I think we have a pretty clear picture of who Westboro Baptist Church is. But just so you have some background in terms of myself, I've been covering the far-right hate groups and extremist groups since 1989. That was the first time I wrote about a group called White Aryan Resistance, which is no longer in existence because they got sued and lost in court. So thank you, Southern Poverty Law Center, for that. Since that time, Westboro Baptist Church came on my radar probably in the very, very early 80s. In fact, I was looking at some of my pictures and realized that I have pictures of them from 1993 at the National March for Gay, Lesbian, Bisexual, Transgender Rights in Washington, D.C. in '93, where they were holding up their God Hates Fags signs. So evidently, I've known them a lot longer than I thought I did. Yay. But it is important to be very aware that this group absolutely, positively thrives on the ability to poke you and hit your buttons in a way that you didn't even know they were there. They will goad the most peaceful human being on the earth into violence. They are that good. As a result, people lose their tempers and they do things which are violent, and they get arrested. When they get arrested, their name gets on a police report, which becomes a public document. That's how Westboro Baptist Church finds out who they can sue, is through that police report. And they will go after your home insurance, because your homeowner's insurance covers you when you're at these types of things. That's usually how they get their money, because they say to the insurance company, you know, let's just settle this for $2,000. And so the insurance company says, $2,000, okay. And the person that's being scammed, basically, says, $2,000, okay. And they go away. The real problem is that we as taxpayers get stuck with a bigger bill. First of all, there's the bill of the police protection and all of the planning that has had to go into this. And I'm guessing there's probably been well over 100 hours of planning at this point. And then there's going to be major overtime from the police department. And then any type of event that does happen, if there is an assault, the police department and the city of East Lansing becomes culpable. And Westboro Baptist Church loves to sue the cities because they have the money and they have the multi-million-dollar policies. So that is why we have been so clear that people should not go to where they are at, because you risk not only your own financial health, but the financial health of the city of East Lansing. And it's incredibly important that we keep that in mind as we move forward. So, enough about Westboro. Let's talk about the plans. I was asked to read a community statement that was written and put together by the coalition. There are copies of this available at the back, so at the end of the first hour here, you're welcome to go and get a copy of it. The Greater Lansing community stands unified in opposition to the message of hate brought to our community by the Westboro Baptist Church. We know that as a community, our strength lies in our diversity: religious, ethnic, gender, sexual orientation, race, social, political, and more. This diversity is what creates a healthy, thriving community, and such communities foster and participate in a marketplace of ideas. We understand that the diversity of our community also allows for a diversity of ideas, and that it is part of our strength. This also means that we may not all agree on the best way to respond to the Westboro Baptist Church on Thursday. We ask that each participant in planning their role in response to the Westboro Baptist Church consider that Westboro is only able to fund these trips by suing the people that respond to their provocations in confrontational and/or violent ways. If you feel inspired to join our efforts, please help the rest of us respond to their hate with dignity and with more dignity than they are showing our community and our youth. We are appalled that Westboro Baptist Church has decided to direct its vitriol at the students of East Lansing High School. Their hate stands in direct opposition to the values of our community and is an attempt to unfairly bully our youth into silence. It has been reported that Westboro Baptist Church has decided to direct its vitriol at the East Lansing High School youth because they have done that which we encourage as a community value. They've engaged in the civic process and civic dialogue and expressed a view with which Westboro disagrees. Instead of dialoguing with these youth and participating in the marketplace of ideas, Westboro instead has decided to attack, bully, and harass our youth. We stand with our youth and applaud their engagement, this engagement by them. We value participation in citizenship, in which ideas are challenged through dialogue over demagoguery and bullying. Sadly, the Westboro Baptist Church protest serves to remind us that bullying is not isolated to our school hallways, but permeates our culture. We wholeheartedly reject bullying as the violence it is, to individuals, to groups, and to the community. We believe the protest by Westboro Baptist Church shows our elected officials in the legislature that it is past time for them to lead and take action against bullying. The irony that Westboro Baptist Church has come to divide us as a community, but has instead united us, is not lost on this community. Our faith leaders and community agree that the Westboro Baptist Church does not reflect our understanding of a place of worship. We stand in opposition to Westboro Baptist Church's intrusion into our community. At the same time, the tapestry of our community in all of its diversity are on full display and demonstrates why the greater Lansing area is an amazing community in which to live, work, and play. You can sign that statement on change.org. There are links on Facebooks and that sort of stuff, and I believe there's ability to sign up to say that you support that statement at the back as well. So, using this statement, that's how we have crafted the response that will happen on Thursday. The plan is, starting at 2 o'clock, we will have the parking lot available for folks who want to protest, to be able to picket and protest. I believe they get out of school at 2:55. There was some debate about that last night. So sometime between 2 and 9 p.m., the students will be getting out, and they will be encouraged to join us either at the Unitarian Universalist Church or here at All Saints to have small group discussions, and the variety of those discussions we're going to be meeting in small groups to set up tonight, or to join the protest out front. The other nice thing is that I really have to take a moment to identify an East Lansing student who has been a huge impact on our planning. Ian, could you stand up for a moment? This is Ian Hoopengarner. Last night, he said, we don't want to feel like we're just running away from anything. We want to feel like we're doing something. So Ian has come up with the idea, and the community group last night said, right on, to collect donations and then take all the money that is donated and donate it to various charities which the Westboro Baptist Church has protested in the past in the name of the Westboro Baptist Church. So while the protesting is going on, that will also be going on, and we encourage you to donate. I believe we could probably facilitate donations tonight even. The last thing that will happen is once we get the all clear from the East Lansing Police Department, we will march from here back over to the school to where the Westboro Baptist Church has been, and we will reclaim that space as our community space, and we will clean it and get rid of that hate that they brought into it, and remind ourselves again that this community is diverse, and through that diversity we are strong. So, that's the plan for tomorrow, and I think I've given enough time that we can have some questions from kids. Yes? Okay, so I'm handing it back to them.